Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer. This is A Country Life, and I still have a little bit of a hoarse throat from, boy, just like the deer hunting Thanksgiving week kind of settled in there and doesn't quite want to give up. Anyway, I am in the kitchen and look at that. My stove is gone. Warren and Sam got that moved out this morning, and now I'm just doing kind of that dreaded job of cleaning behind it. For something that stays in place all the time, it's amazing how much stuff can get behind there and drip and just yuck. So I've got this bottle of greased lightning. A friend of mine told me about that at one point. She cleans homes professionally and businesses. And anyway, I asked her one time the best thing for different greasy jobs, and she said grease lightning. Excuse me. Alrighty, that is done, and I am pleased. Let's get some of this stuff put away. Oh, I also have the screen from the vent soaking in some very, very hot Dawn dish soap water, and I kind of used a scrubber on it a little bit already, just trying to get that clean. I think you can replace those. I think you can get new ones, but if I can get this, you know, reasonably clean, we're just going to leave it like that. And do I have studious kids out here?
I am. Maria's not.
Maria's not being studious? Well, she is reading.
Hey, Ma, what is this word?
What's the word?
L-T-H-L-I-N-G.
L-T-H?
Or maybe I-T-H-L-I-N-G.
I have no idea. Ithling? Must be a name. Those are last names. The last names, right, of Ruth Scott, Talisa, and Walter are Ithling. There you go. That's a last name. Ithling. Okay. I get a number of questions, and again, recently I got some questions about what we are using for schoolwork. And I mean, I don't use one particular curriculum. I can go through a few things. Like right now, Peter is actually working. I just make him these packets from multiple different sources, multiple different workbooks, and I kind of look through them and I look at what types of things do I think that he needs to know that maybe he doesn't already know. And so I make some packets for him. They have some spelling words in them. They have a little bit of like language arts. They have deductive reasoning in them. What else do they have? They have some grammar, stuff like that. Cursive writing, just a whole host of things. So I make some packets for him to work on, and he especially can work on those when I am tied up, say, cleaning, you know, where the stove is going to go. We don't know exactly when it's going to get delivered today, so it is helpful to have something like that he can just work on. Maria has things like that too. She works on her French and she works on her cursive writing, and I don't do anything with those. Those are just workbooks that she does on her own. And you do what, like a lesson or a page or at a time, just kind of continually moving through that. And I don't really manage that at all. She manages that for herself. And I can link her French book, and I can link her cursive writing book. I can link some of the workbooks that Peter is working out of that I make packets from. And I just tear the pages out of the workbooks, staple them together, call them packet 1, packet 2, packet 3, and then he just does them in order. Okay. Oh, I hear the Mustang. You guys.
I think he's moving it to the new shed.
I think so too.
Because then we're going to have the Subaru
and the X. Yep, I think you're right. Okay, well, I will talk over the sound of that. So for math, I have Peter and Maria working together on Saxon math. We've used a lot of different maths over the years. One math that I really did like was the Seton math for the younger grades, like second grade through, I think, 5th or 6th grade, whatever that is. I liked that math. It was very no nonsense, a lesson and practice problems and move on. I really like that. Saxon is like a cyclical approach. So you learn a very tiny little new thing, you know, measures of a circle, and they have facts practice to do every day. There's a mental math part every day, a problem solving every single day. So it can take a little bit of time. Then there's the new concept. Then they have usually A through anywhere from like H, I, J, something like that, of practice set problems, which only deal with the lesson of the day. And then they have a mixed practice, and that shows what lesson they learned that topic. So here is lesson 27, but they're going all the way back to lesson 12 and lesson 15. Here's one for lesson 8. So it's like they keep bringing up those topics over and over and over again. And then every so often, like lesson 1 drops out, and then lesson 2 drops out. That is how Saxon math works. And I call that a cyclical approach, because they keep cycling back to the old lessons, hopefully so that the kids don't forget. We are still slowly working through the Red Badge of Courage, and I think that we are in chapters 14, 15, and 16 right now. It's just been very slow. I mean, I have to say, we're not hugely enjoying the book, but I don't know if it's just the book or if it's that the study guide to go with it. They're very, very in-depth questions, and like I said before, it does say grades 9 through 12, and I have a 6th and 7th grader. So it's very advanced, but we're doing it, and we're just going to keep moving through it. I did pick up this. We saw the movie. I have the book. I don't believe that we've actually ever read the book, and this is probably even a little lower than their level. I would say this is probably for like maybe a 4th through 6th grade. Does it give an idea on here? It really doesn't anywhere, but we are going to work on this here this month of December, and this has all kinds of, let me see here, all kinds of writing and vocabulary activities, and I will just, lots of questions, a few different little projects to do, some poetry to write. So I think that's going to be fun to use here in December. I'm not sure what we will take out in order to do that. Maybe science this month. We might back off on science to do that unit. I know they're not equal in topic, but for the month of December, at least these 3 weeks of December, I think we may do that. So we use a lot of different things. Word of life is what we use for religion. What else? Maria is doing Behold and See 5. And that is just because she's 6th grade, but that's because the topics in the 5th grade one were topics that I thought we hadn't necessarily covered. And so she's doing the Behold and See 5 for science this year. And Peter is doing Exploring Creation with Astronomy for science. After the new year, we will pull out our grammar again and start really hitting grammar again hard. We didn't do grammar this semester. And for that, I use Easy Grammar, and we just kind of work through the books. Like every year, we do chunks of the books and just kind of keep adding to our knowledge from the year before. So really just a huge variety, and I think that's what this is all about, is that if you are homeschooling, you know what, find something that works and use that. And I mean, you don't want to, I say you don't want to work too high above their level as we do the Red Badge of Courage for 12th graders. But I would say in general, you don't want to work too much above their level or too far below their level. But really anything in between, it really doesn't matter the level to me so much, but just topics that you think your kids need to know and topics that you think they may, like, they don't always have to find it super interesting. And the reason is because the things that they find really interesting, they're going to research on their own. They're going to check those books out from the library or watch a YouTube video or something like that. You know, Peter's always asking me, when can I do a duck unit? When can I do a hunting unit? I'm like, that is your life. You already naturally gravitate towards learning new things about that all the time. So I want to give him things for our schoolwork that he wouldn't naturally gravitate towards, so that he can get some new information and, you know, learn something new that maybe he wouldn't have thought about, like astronomy. That's not something that he naturally seeks out. And so unless there's some big news event or something, then we will. But otherwise, you know, it's a good thing for him to work through, because I think he's actually been enjoying it pretty much. Like, he comes to me with all kinds of information. He just kind of rolled his eyes slightly. I don't think he rolled his eyes, but he kind of gave me a look that said, I don't know if I'm enjoying it. All right, Peter needs some help with something in his packet, and I need to get Maria's little nose out of that book over there and get her working on her schoolwork. It is time for me to do some laundry here. This is all of the clean laundry. I have not been doing a very good job of keeping it folded currently. This was all washed yesterday, and it was just a very full day. It was Monday after the whole deer season and Thanksgiving, and there were so many things. I packaged up orders yesterday. I also have more to package today, but I really wanted to get that big slug of them packaged up from the whole Black Friday sale. By the time you guys see this, well, it's already after the whole Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so prices will be back up to their regular prices. But thank you to everybody who ordered, because there were so many orders yesterday. It was just like print label, signed cookbook, print label, weigh things out. It was pretty crazy, but I do appreciate it so much. Kids were doing schoolwork. I was doing labels. We had, I can't remember, I feel like there were like a couple other things going on yesterday. Oh, there was like health insurance stuff going on. We had gotten a couple letters on that, and we had to deal with stuff with that. And then I was trying to run laundry through, and we wanted to get all those things to the post office before they were on like their noon break, which anyways, I didn't make it. So the 3 boxes I couldn't get shipped out yesterday, so I still need to run over to the post office this morning for those. And then we drove over to visit with my mom, and we were there for it was probably about 2.5 hours, and it's a hike. It's like an hour and 15 minutes over there, 2.5 hours there, an hour and 15 minutes home, and then it was supper. And anyway, I just kept running laundry through, and I just didn't fold anything. And so now here I sit with all of this laundry to be folded, and another full day ahead of us. In just a little bit, we will be leaving. We have our last homeschool co-op for the semester. And yeah, so I don't know when that's going to get folded. I have to grab Joe now, and I'm going to get him started on schoolwork. So actually, let me get his stuff ready, and then I will grab him. Oh, do we know if the Wi-Fi is turned on, or? Okay, we gotta get him to do that. And that. It's almost in, except for a missing part.
Yeah, buy a brand new stove and they don't send you all the orifices.
Which is kind of a bummer. And then you talk to somebody on the phone.
And they have no idea what
No, she didn't have any idea. All right, well, actually they have one. Supposedly they're ordering one, and it's supposed to get here within 7 to 10. I don't remember what she said.
Business days.
Business days, which seems like a long time from now. So Warren is going to see if he can find something in town. But there she is. We went basically with the same, basically the same stove, just this is called a slide-in model, where our other one was the freestanding model. Freestanding, I found out, means that it has the knobs and everything. Not necessarily knobs. Well, I guess our other one had knobs up front, and then it had a panel here. But anyway, slide-in just doesn't have that piece that kind of comes up in the back. It's movie night.
Hi.
Movie night again.
Uh-huh.
Good morning. Moana 2 was a pretty good movie. I'll have to get the kids' review on that. This room still looks exactly like it did yesterday. It's just, oh my goodness, look at this. I've got all of that I have to deal with, all of this laundry. The days are just going by so quickly this week. I just so many things scheduled and trying to get done. And I feel like I thought I was getting better, and now I feel like I'm maybe getting a sinus infection or something, because when I blow my nose, I literally feel like it's coming from my brains. And then in 5 minutes, I need to do that again. We're working at trying to get all the morning things done. Did everybody get their morning jobs done? Did you guys make your beds?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
Peter, that's a no, I can tell. Maria, did you brush your teeth? Okay, Maria and I have dentist appointments today, so that is going to be another thing that takes us away from the house. Warren is actually, I'll walk in here. Oh my goodness gracious. We still have the ramp from taking out and bringing in the stove. So the stove is still in this position. Warren ran to see if he could find the orifice for the broiler, because that's what's missing. And what they said when he called, they said it was going to be, did I tell you guys this already? I have such a brain fog right now. 5 to 10 business days, which if it's 5 business days and we start today, because I'm sure yesterday didn't count because it was already like 5 o'clock in the evening when he made that call. We would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means it could potentially come next week Tuesday, or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or it could come Tuesday the 17th. Can you imagine not having a stove? I mean, lots of people can imagine it, and I can imagine it too, but I don't want to have to imagine it. I'm gonna grab Joe now. Joe, do you have all your morning jobs done?
Yes.
Yes, come here. Say hello to everybody today. Say hello. How was Moana 2? Did you like the movie last night? What did you think of it? You're just serious today? I guess he's serious today. I said I would get the kids' opinion, so let's go to Maria, because she was the one who really, really wanted to see the movie.
What?
Just wondering what you thought about Moana 2.
I thought it was really good.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's it? That's all you got for us? It was really good.
I thought it was really good.
Okay, should everybody go see it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Warren and I both commented that we really enjoyed the music in the movie. How about you, Peter? What did you think of Moana 2?
I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like the music too.
Mm-hmm. It was packed.
Yeah.
Packed. We actually had to sit. What?
It just came out.
Correct, it did.
We had to sit
Separately.
We had to sit second in the front row, but I didn't think it was that bad.
No, I didn't think sitting up that close was too bad either.
Honestly, I like sitting up front, but I know you and Dad, you said you don't like sitting like this.
I know. But it wasn't bad. I was a little concerned when we walked in.
Me and Sophie sat in the row in front, and then you guys sat behind us.
Yep. For Joe's schoolwork, I printed off the new December books, and like I've said before, I print all of them. We start with the first beginner, we move to the second beginner book, and then we move on to the intermediate book, and then sometimes we get to the advanced book, at least do some of the stuff in the advanced book. So yesterday, I went on, I printed everything. He started on it. He did all the things that he likes to do, and now today we're going to work through the whole booklet together, and I'm going to actually make him do the things like this. He needs to write Santa, tree, present, or maybe gift. I can't remember what they have. No, present. So he has to write these words on this page, and he will skip that every time and go for the super easy things like draw the lines. We're also going to read the Santa book, and then if we have time after all of that, then we will read this book, which is a little bit more advanced. So the Santa book is the very easy one, but it introduces all of the new words for like the December books. So snowman and reindeer and present and candy cane, all the new words. And then this one is a little bit more advanced. Maybe not. Actually, maybe not. It's just different. This one is a little bit more math related in that they count the presents. So that's what we're going to be working on as much as we can until the laundry is done, and then time to switch over laundry again. First of 2 dentist appointments done, so I got mine done, and Maria is next. Well, we came to Jimmy John's. I don't know if I've ever eaten at Jimmy John's. Have you? I don't think either of us have ever eaten at Jimmy John's. Oh, you got provolone or something? Ham and provolone?
Ham and provolone.
Looks pretty good.
Regular chips and mellow yellow.
I went with the jalapeno chips and one of their unwitches. So they wrap them up with lettuce. So let's see how this is. Maria and I are at Walmart now.
Walmart.
A different Walmart, not our regular one. Nope, and we are trying to get some groceries. I don't have a list, which is just...
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of bothering me a little bit. Yeah. We definitely need milk. Oh, we need more Kleenexes because we're already on our last box with these colds that are going through. Not the soft and cushiony. No, I want to get the lotion ones, honey. Those are my favorite. Okay, we're going to get these plus lotion. At our library, they do like a tree. Sometimes they call them an angel tree or a snowflake tree or a giving tree. And anyway, we picked 2 names. So we are shopping for, how old is this little boy? 1. 1-year-old little boy. And he needs socks and some clothes and diapers. I'd like plain socks, honey, I feel like. Unless, of course, they had, what is it?
There's these.
Oh, yeah, those aren't bad.
But she wants 12 months.
Oh, 12 month. Oh, here's 6 to 18 month. So that would be 12. That would include 12 month here, honey.
Okay.
This would include it. Although those seem so tiny.
I mean, she wanted 12 months.
I know. I mean, once
He could just have little feet.
Maybe he has just little tiny feet, huh?
They are cute. Because, let's see.
Look at these little ones, too. These are cute. These go up, because these are so tiny for winter. You know?
But do they have a size?
Do they have a size in those? Oh, boy, this is going to prove interesting, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, what about over here? Here's just white and gray and black. I mean, they're plain, but...
Just look, it's Dad's socks.
Yeah, just like Dad's socks.
Here's 6 to 18 months, just plain.
Yeah, isn't that what we just found right here? Toddler ankle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right here. What about these? I like these actually the best, now that we're looking. I actually like these, Maria.
Okay.
They'll look nice with the outfit. We got them.
Yeah.
And then those are cute.
They have like that.
And they go up.
Smiley face. These have stripes.
Yes.
Little lightnings. More
those
stripes,
are cute.
And then the little dinosaur.
Okay, let's find size 5 diapers.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, doesn't that match just perfect?
Beautiful. So now size 5 diapers.
Uh-huh.
And then they want wipes.
Size 5 diapers. What brand do you get these days? I used to use Love's. So should we just go with Love's?
Sure. Love's. What are the ones that smell so good?
I don't know which ones smell so good.
I don't know. I just remember, like, I don't know, when Colt was a baby
Here's
and
a
I was
size.
really little, I would just like smell these.
You would smell his diapers? I
like,
hope
when
they were
they were
clean
clean.
ones.
Because I thought I was really little and I thought they
Smelled
like,
so good, huh?
good.
This is size 5, a great big case. Okay, let's do that.
$17.
Yes, let's do that.
And then he wants
Wipes. He wants wipes. I'm sure
The
he's just
one-year-old
he can't
loves
wait
wipes.
for wipes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to turn this heavy cart. We got all our milk in here already. Where are the wipes?
They should be by the diaper.
You would think they would be by the diapers. How about down here? No, those are pull-ups. Do they make
Love's wipes?
a Love's brand wipes at all? No? Okay, well then let's go with the Pampers.
Okay.
Or what does Emily use?
I have seen these and these, I think. I think I've seen these, but I've also seen these. I don't know what this is though.
I like ones that have a little thing like this so they actually close. Those,
Oh, yeah.
they're supposed to reseal and sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
let's get these. For sensitive skin, that sounds good.
Okay. And
Well, we are home. It is dark. It is 6:30. That was a long day. I just wanted to show you guys what I picked up for groceries. We just did kind of a quick run through of Walmart and picked up a few things. You can see that I was really craving greens because I picked up 2 each of these different salad kits. So a taco salad. I can always add some meat to this as well to turn that into just a really fast lunch for us. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, but while Maria and I were out and about, we searched a couple places. Well, I called a couple places, and we went into a place looking for the propane orifice that our stove was missing upon delivery, and no place has it. Supposedly, according to the one guy that I was actually able to talk to, today, he said that it isn't even listed in the GE appliance parts as an actual part. So it isn't anything that they could even order to keep on a shelf or anything like that. It has to come with the appliance. So I guess our best bet is whatever Home Depot is offering for us, which is to get it here in 5 to 10 business days. He also recommended we could potentially check Amazon, and that might be an option for us. All right, a couple more. So the sunflower bacon crunch as well as the bacon Caesar, some taco shells, a Caesar salad kit, frozen broccoli cuts, broccoli and cauliflower cuts, a little bit of light brown sugar and powdered sugar, just kind of thinking about baking, although that's not going to happen until we get the oven going. Smoothies, the kids will make some smoothies here. So honey vanilla yogurt, this has been their favorite yogurt as of late. And then some split peas. I have the ham bone plus just kind of some like the gelatinous broth left from making the ham, and just a little tiny bit of ham. And I thought I could make some split pea and ham soup. That would be something that I could do in the crock pot, I think. So if we don't have like the stove available to us. A couple loaves of this bread at 51 cents. More coffee. We were getting pretty low on coffee, and the last 2 stores I went to were completely out of black silk. So this Walmart had it. I grabbed 2 of them. And then another loaf of bread here from Walmart. Some mild cheddar cheese. I was thinking we could make some grilled cheese. Warren actually brought in the little propane burner that we were using in the deer stand. And so we'll be able to use that to make like grilled cheese, and that might be what we actually do for supper tonight. Some cream cheese in case I get a chance to do some baking. Butter because I just don't want to run out. Some vegetable oil. Ramen. I knew just the other day, I think both Peter and Sam were asking me, and I said no, we're out, so I picked up that. A couple 5-pound bags of the all-purpose unbleached flour from Walmart, and 6 gallons of milk. And this is a little bit of a story. So as we were bringing the groceries in, and all 6 gallons made it home, I opened the back of the Sube, nothing fell out, and I was like, oh, I get to say when I do my grocery haul, I don't need to show you guys the milk, but guess what? They all made it to the refrigerator. But I can't say that because in the process of Peter and I getting the milk out of the back of the Sube, I don't really know what happened. But anyway, one hit the floor, milk all over the place, so we had a little bit of a disaster.
I think you were reaching for one, and I didn't know which one you were reaching for.
Is that what happened?
And then it fell on my hands because I thought you were reaching for a
different one. Anyway, I was able to salvage most of it. I think we only lost maybe 1/4 of a gallon of milk. Oh, but I did also want to show you for the angel tree what we ended up finding. So for the 1-year-old, we got this adorable outfit. It has the little vest with the long sleeve. Oh, Maria has this all up here so pretty. These little pants, a nice long sleeve onesie with this little vest. It's super soft. And then some socks, and different brand, but they still match so nicely with this set. And then there was a request on there for a toy that moves, something that moves. And this is just a classic. It has the sounds and singing and music and all of that too. And I think, are there lights on here too?
Yeah, you turn it on.
Oh, yes. Okay. So just a classic, very fun little toy. Size 5 diapers and some wipes. So that is for the 1-year-old. And then for the 13-year-old, she had quite a list, and we tried to do the best we could for a 13-year-old. So, and Maria's 11, and she was like, these are all things I would love. Okay, so some of these boots here, these nice little slip-ons. We're getting a little bit of snow today, so this is going to be a nice thing. Then this flannel. These are very popular, I notice, with the young teens right now. Kind of a hooded flannel. It's almost like a jacket, but also kind of a shirt.
And kind of like sweatshirty.
Yeah. Whoops, what am I stepping on? It's got the strings. Yeah, so really cute there. Some pants, like a pair of jeggings. They're stretch jeggings. We thought that would look really cute tucked in with these boots. And then it said that she likes to paint, like she likes painting kits. It was really hard to find. I wish we would have, when we were still at Michael's, I wish we would have been thinking we could have probably found something really good there. But this still looks cute. Comes with magnetic tiles, 12 of them. And then you just get to be like your own artist. And, you don't have to like do what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be as creative as you want. So, and you can follow the pictures that they did too. And then because she is 13, girls just love this kind of thing. And Maria smelled this, and this was her favorite one. A little fragrance mist and a lotion. So that is what we picked out for the 13-year-old. I think we got some good picks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you look like you're going to be wrapping a present.
This was for like these. You know, it's supposed to be like open.
Yes.
This was the biggest one I found.
We did just get some bags from Grandma.
And I also brought these.
Oh,
these are the ones from Grandma.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking maybe those.
Yeah.
Is there one or two there? That might be one giant. I think it's one giant sort of like garbage bag.
Why are they so big?
Well, to wrap a really big present. So I think we'll probably put his in there because we've got the diapers. And we'll find something else for the girls' stuff. And supper is going down on the little propane burner here. So we got some sliced ham, and I just did some grilled cheese, and we have a bag salad. And over here, Peter did some onion rings in the air fryer. Oh yeah, Peter, those are just right. They're perfectly crispy. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday already this week, and it appears that I'm actually going to conquer this laundry pile. I have got all kinds of laundry going up here, more laundry in the dryer, another load in the washer. It just doesn't seem to stop this week. At some point, I'm going to conquer this. Not sure if it's going to happen today. I've got kids working on schoolwork right now. We also have to get to the library because we have to drop off our giving tree gifts. And Maria also is babysitting her niece and nephews today. So, a lot going on. That means that Joseph and Peter and I will probably go and pick up a couple Christmas presents, maybe, and hit up a couple deals. So I noticed that Quick Trip has butter, only a limit of 2 for $2.99. Sorry for that lighting. They also have potatoes at 99 cents for 5 pounds, but I still have quite a few potatoes. And with no oven, I mean, and just one little burner, I don't really know exactly how I would be making potatoes. I could make baked potatoes. Yeah, I have my Instant Pot and my crock pot. What am I talking about? I have lots of ways to make potatoes. Anyway, I also have a few more orders that I need to fulfill and get shipped out. We'll be stopping at the P.O. box to pick up checks because some people prefer to write a check to me for cookbooks, and so then I'll be stopping by my P.O. box to pick those up today so I can get those processed. I also would like to get, and I'm going to do that shortly, right after I get through just the pile on the floor here, I am going to go and work on putting together split pea and ham soup. Yesterday I picked up those split peas, stuff, so I'm going to make some soup, which is going to be great. It's cold. I think when we went to bed last night, at some point, I don't know, I woke up, Warren woke up. Anyway, I remember him saying something like, it's 8 degrees. Sometimes the only time that Warren and I get to kind of just chat about whatever topics it is that we need to talk about is like if he runs in either maybe to use the bathroom or to fill up with some coffee or to just warm up or pick up something that he needs, you know, for getting back out to work. Anyway, he was in and we were talk. So I was cooking and I want to just kind of show you. So the burner again. I sauteed my onion for my split pea and ham soup. So in here, then I put everything that I had, which was in this little container here. I had little bits of ham and the juices from making the ham. And then I also put the ham bone in there. And let's see, what else did I put in there? I rinsed 1 pound of split peas. I sauteed up my onion. I added in a teaspoon of garlic, 7 cups of water, my ham bone, my thyme, and my bay leaves. And now what I'm going to do is just put that on high. Well, I'm using the crock pot. Normally, you know, I would do that on the stove. I'm going to cut up the carrots and celery right away and get those in here as well. That just seems smart so that they have plenty of time all day to just cook away. What I will do later is pull that ham bone out and strip off any little bits of meat that I can. I don't think there's going to be much because Warren sliced the ham off of it pretty clean at Thanksgiving. Celery leaves are really, really good in soup. So I'm leaving all of that, just chopping it up small, and I will add that. I took the meat off of that ham bone and there was literally a tablespoon. So there wasn't a whole lot. I did have a little bit of sliced ham, so I did just kind of chop up. You might see here, not really. It's a little thinner than I would like, but I think it's because I made it in a crock pot rather than on a stove. You know, and on the stove, when you kind of bring it to a boil, some of that boils down, but in a crock pot, it just keeps collecting that steam and it just keeps, you know, dripping back down. So it's a little thinner. That's right. I tasted it. It needed a little bit more seasoning. So I put in about 1.5 teaspoons of this vegetable bouillon seasoning, and then I tasted it, and it was just delicious, delicious. This is one of my favorite soups, and I cannot wait to have this for supper tonight. We're also going to have another one of the salads, so I just put all of the little bits, all the toppings on the salad. This is the bacon sunflower crunch. It comes with this dressing, which I feel like is going to be a little bit of a sweeter dressing, so I'm going to leave this on the side and let everybody pour that dressing over their salad individually, just in case they don't want that and they'd rather have ranch. So Warren has been working the last couple of days at getting the 2 does cut up. So he's really the lucky one this year. You got the buck during bow season.
Yep.
And 2 does.
I'd rather be lucky than good.
And what we decided this year, since we do have some roasts left, I don't know if we have a lot of steak left, but we do have some roasts. So we're going to cut all or grind all of this meat here for hamburger, and then I have one bowl over here, and we're going to package that as steaks, and we're going to use the vacuum sealer for that. And these are still working through these bags that I bought how many years ago, and they say ground beef, but I got them because they were cheaper. I got a big box of 1,000 of them, so that's basically like 2,000 pounds of meat. That's a lot of meat to...
We'll go shoot some more.
Joe is really into his music here tonight.
Just working on it.
Oh, really?
I'm working on it.
This is the grinder that we use here. This is a Lem I can't remember. Big Bite. I don't remember how many horsepower it is. It has a number 8 right there. I don't know what that means. But anyway, so we just do what we need to do. Put this on here. Yep. I'm going to do these in 2 pounds, which is what we've done for years. It still works well for us. Okay, slow it down, Peter.
Slow it down. I said slow down. Peter, I said slow down. I said slow down.
Happy St. Nicholas Day. Not a lot to report on here today. St. Nick came, filled the shoes with a little bit of candy and some coins. Maria has been working through her Advent. She has like a little Advent activity to do a day calendar. And I think this is adorable. Today, she made a popcorn string. And she's just out there hanging it on the tree for the birds. And I think the birds are going to love it. They love those ash trees. Warren got us a new feeder earlier this week. New bird feeder. We moved the one that was here to a different spot because that bird feeder was completely dilapidated. And so it was time to replace that one. So we moved our old one over there and he got a new one here. Isn't that sweet? We're going to watch the birds now. I also hung a couple of wreaths today, so right by the garage, and a friend of mine whose daughter is an adult, she has actually started up doing some like work from home things. So this Christmas was making wreaths, she's getting into doing sourdough, working to kind of add on to their family's income. And when I saw these wreaths, I was like, oh my gosh, this is her deluxe. I think she calls it like the deluxe forest wreath, so it has a mix of all different greens. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Well, here's a sign of December. Mary and Joseph and Jesus are getting placed in the nativity. And while they do that, I am preparing a sausage and cheese tray. I'm also going to do pickles, and I feel like there was something else that I was thinking about. Anyway, we have a potluck to go to tonight, and I just got out of the shower a little bit ago, actually. I normally like to take a casserole when I go to a potluck just because, well, a lot of people like to bring desserts, and a lot of people like to bring like chips and salsa. At least I notice to the potlucks that we go to, and I always feel like we're a little bit short on casseroles. And I just like to make that kind of thing. I like to make sure that there's something that is going to be hearty and not just cookies and chips, even though that's probably what the kids want. But without having a stove or an oven right now, although I have lots of other ways. I mean, I was thinking I could have done like deviled eggs, but now, yeah, it's just, I can't do deviled eggs because they're not going to be cold. Well, maybe I could do some deviled eggs yet. I think I might just pull out my Instant Pot because I think I have enough time to do some deviled eggs. So I'll do that, but I just want to have enough because kind of the rule of thumb is to take double whatever it is that your family would eat. Take double that to a potluck. Peter's heading off to a camp out.
Yeah.
Winter camping. I hope you have lots and lots of stuff for staying warm. Do you have your snow pants?
Yeah, right here.
They are? Everything is in there?
Oh, jacket.
Oh yeah, well you might want to grab your jacket.
It's right there. Can you grab it for me?
Underneath the coat here.
The black one?
Yeah.
Or is this Joe's? Just wait, let me just double check to make sure that it's not. Yeah, that's Peter's.